Hello, my name is Eric Avalos, and today will be presenting one of the scientific journal articles I will be using on my protein paper, Hexokinase. Now, um, just to give the title quick, it is called the involvement of hexokinase 1 in plant growth promotion as mediated by BP. And what BP stands for is just basically a long name that I can't say. And the person who wrote this article is Park J.M. And he did his research in the University of Western Ontario, I can't say that, but it's Ontario, Canada. And basically, just to give you a quick summary of what he wrote, he was basically writing about a certain strain called PSJN and the effects it did on the growth of potato plants. And what he did is basically he injected one plant with the strain and one without, and he just compared them. He compared them. Well, first he compared them just by looking at it, how which one grew faster than the other, and he also did his a scientific method of with the hexokinase. Now the one injected with the strain had a higher hexokinase activity than the one without it, than with the controlled one. And the one with the strain also had bigger growth than the controlled. So it had a bigger stem, it had a big and it had a bigger root. So that's basically just really just the main points he was talking about in the article. And just the information I can use from this article is two things. First thing, I can probably prove what hexokinase is, and I can prove what it is basically with this paper. And the first and that is that hexokinase is just basically an enzyme, and that helps break down glucose. It's actually, I think it's one of the first steps in what is called glycolysis, and basically that breaks down the glucose, and it's one of the first steps that it does when it breaks down, when it goes from ATP to ADP. And that's one of the first points. And the second one is that I can use that with more hexokinase activity, it promotes more growth within that plant. And I could probably say that it probably promotes in animals, and yeah, in animals too. So I can say the more hexokinase activity it breaks down the glucose, and then that glucose turns into the energy for cells to use to work faster and to grow more. And that's basically just one of the main things I can use for this article. um yeah, that's it. So thank you for your time. Bye bye.